Hello, good afternoon. Here are some business news updates. The visiting IMF staff mission to Ghana is expected to begin work to assess the country's performance under the fund program so far. The exercise could impact positively on the proposed IMF board meeting and to the release of some $500 million from donors. George Riafe has more.
The IMF team, which is led by its mission chief, Joel Tujas Bennett, arrived in the country yesterday, and they are expected to jet out, possibly this Friday. The team is expected to look at the impact of the passage of the Bank of Ghana Act, which allows government to borrow up to 5% of previous year's revenue from the Bank of Ghana on the fund program, work on the payment of the state-owned organizations' debt on commercial banks, and assessing the country's fiscal situation. The visit has been influenced by difficulties by government in meeting some critical targets under the program, which forced the IMF to review the proposed date for its board meeting to approve Ghana's performance under the third review on 2 occasions. The fund is now proposing the middle of next month as the new date based on meeting some critical conditions. But this uncertainty hasn't gone down well with some economists like Dr. Joe Abbey, who worry this development could badly affect the economy.
There can be very serious implications for investors if the fund were to say that, sorry, we are unable to get the approval of senior management to take a clear recommendation to our board. Then watch out for ratings agencies, newswire services, investors. The yields on your Eurobond may take a hit.
But for Deputy Minister of Finance Monacote, the government is committed to the fund program and will pass the third review.
There are a few things that we need to meet in order to come to the conclusion of the third review so that the fund can go to their board. We will finish those things. It is work in progress, and I trust me, Ghana will conclude, which is for 3 years, will conclude it successfully.
For some, this visit is critical because it could lead to the release of some $500 million from the country's donor partners, who are waiting for Ghana to pass the third review before the funds come in, and also convince some investors who had initially shied away from the country's 5th Eurobond issue to raise some $500 million. This could lead to the capital coming in if Ghana passes the third review.
Away from that, the Bank of Ghana is to set up a deposit protection system in the country to help ensure protection of depositors and enhance safety of the financial system. This comes in the wake of recent challenges by microfinance institutions and other financial institutions that have led to the loss of customers' deposits. Deputy Governor of the Central Bank, Dr. Johnson Esiama, announced this at the 15th edition of the Banking Award.
Bank of Ghana, in collaboration with the German government, will soon establish a deposit protection system in Ghana for the first time in our history. This will ensure protection for small depositors and enhance the safety of the financial system. Hopefully, this should lead to increased deposit mobilization for investment and growth. The implementation of the deposit protection scheme may, however, and I need to point that out, pose serious challenges to undercapitalized institutions as well as institutions that breach regulatory and prudential requirements.
And that's all in business for now. Join me again at 1 p.m. on the Marketplace for some more issues in business. My name is Emmanuel Abuaji Riafi.